Another new PlayStation Store sale just went live on top of the summer sale. There is also a Quakecon sale going on right now, so I want to take a look at some of the best deals available as a part of that. Also, on top of those sales running, you can get some free stuff right now. You can access a free Doom skin pack for Wolfenstein Youngblood. There's an Oninaki demo out today, and the save data for that game is going to carry on over into the full game when that releases next month, so more on that at the end of this video. But first up, yes, while the summer sale is running right now, there are a ton of deals. As a part of that, there's also a Quakecon sale running that you can enjoy a lot of deals on Bethesda titles, and you will see a deeper discount if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber. I believe an additional 10% off with every deal. So probably a good reason to be a Plus subscriber right now, because I do believe as a part of the summer sale, you're also enjoying additional discounts. I imagine the majority of you guys are Plus subscribers, but nonetheless, I wanted to make a note of that. Some of the good deals available as a part of this, I do see Dishonored 2. It's 50% off for Plus subscribers. It's down to $19.99. Honestly speaking, I wish that this was a little bit cheaper. If this was down to, say, $9.99 or $14.99 even, that would have been awesome for Dishonored 2. At $20 still, it's pretty expensive. But Dishonored 2 is a great game, and it's a sizable improvement upon the first game, and I thought the first Dishonored was really good, but Dishonored 2, you've got two playable characters, the gameplay's better, I think the story's better, I think overall it's just a better game in just about every regard, and it's a high-quality action-adventure stealth title. But if you've never played the first Dishonored game, well, you can check out Dishonored the Definitive Edition. That is 50% off for Plus subscribers, and that's down to $9.99. Dishonored 1 is a really good game as well, and even though it's a little bit older, Dishonored employs this very unique art style where it makes the games visually age rather well, and from a gameplay standpoint, it still holds up. And then there's Death of the Outsider. That's on sale as well, and you can get that for $14.99, or you could get the complete collection, which includes Dishonored 1, Dishonored 2, and Death of the Outsider, and for Plus subscribers, that is down to $40 flat, which is pretty good. I love Dishonored. I know Arcane Studios' next project isn't a brand new Dishonored game, but at some point, I do hope they go back to the well and make a Dishonored 3, because I think this is an IP with a lot more to give. But nonetheless, Dishonored 2 for $20, the complete collection for $40, or if you just want to pick up Dishonored 1 for $10, those are all great deals. Doom is 25% off, down to $14.99. This is a PlayStation Hits title now, and Doom is a very good game. Another title that's relatively old at this point. It released all the way back in early 2016, so north of 3 years old. $15 for it is pretty palatable. Again, as a PlayStation Hits title, its regular cost is $19.99, so it's not like this is a steep discount, but a great deal nonetheless. And given that Doom Eternal is on the way and it's going to be released later this year, now would be a great time to check out the first game, even though that the multiplayer isn't all too strong. The single player campaign is so good, and for that $15, you're getting a high quality campaign, and for that reason alone, it's worth a buy. Doom VFR is also available for $15. Wanted to make note of that. Fallout 4 available for $15, which is pretty good, but you definitely want to get the Game of the Year edition if you're looking to pick this up. Even though all of the Fallout 4 DLC isn't great, just to have all of that additional content I think is worthwhile. $30 for it is kind of a steep price point. However, Fallout 4 offers a lot of content, and I think it's not too bad of a price. If it was down to like $20, I think that would have been a great buy. So I'm a little bit on the fence on whether or not to give that a recommendation, but at this point, I imagine the majority of you guys have already played Fallout 4, so if you want to jump back into the game, you probably want to do so with all of the DLC, and some of the DLC is incredibly expensive. Far Harbor's regular price is $25, Nuka World is $20, Automatron is only $10, but still, that's rather expensive. And speaking of Fallout 76 would not recommend this. I just wanted to make mention that it's $30, which is kind of crazy. Amazon was selling physical copies to Prime subscribers for $15, and on top of that, they were giving $15 gift cards, or $15 of Amazon credit rather, and essentially making the game free. But here on the PlayStation Store, $30, that is way too expensive, so stay away from that, although I imagine the majority of you guys had planned to stay away from it anyway. Prey, another game by Arcane Studios, and a game that I think is incredibly underrated, is down to $15. Best Buy was selling copies of this game for $9.99, and I do believe those are still available, so if you do want a physical copy of this game, $9.99 for it is pretty damn good. The Digital Deluxe Edition is available for $24, which isn't bad either, but nonetheless, do give the base game a look. I thought it was a great title. Next up, Rage 2 is 35% off for $38. Rage 2 is a pretty good first-person shooter. I can't say it's perfect just because the story is so nonsensical and not one of the best stories out of a Bethesda game. However, the gameplay is super strong in this game. It's just a very satisfying first-person shooting experience, and the studio has done a really good job in adding a lot of new content, keeping it updated. I wouldn't say that Rage 2 would be one of those games that you would jump out and pay $60 for right away. However, now down to $38, $30, I think it's a much more palatable pickup, and I would say it's a pretty good buy, so if you've been eyeing it for quite a while, now might be the time to pick it up. The deluxe edition is also on sale, so you can have a look at that, but at the very least, the base game for $38 isn't bad. They do have a Skyrim and Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition bundle. That's 35% off, however, it is a hefty $52, so I don't know if that's really worth it, but considering the base game is $30 and Skyrim's still holding up in price, it's not an awful deal, but nonetheless not jumping out of my seat to pick that one up. ESO is down to $10, which is pretty good. They've got Elsewhere on sale as well. Skyrim Special Edition is on sale standalone, 40% off, so $24 for that. It's crazy how much Skyrim has held up in price, given the fact that this game is, what, 8 years old originally? It came out on 11/11/11, so yes, we are coming up on 8 years since Skyrim has been released, and it's still going for $24, which is kind of crazy, but nonetheless, not a bad deal given all of the content you're getting, given all the DLC does come with it. It's not horrible, but definitely at this point, I imagine the majority of you guys have played Skyrim in some form, so it's more of a way to jump back into the game. Skyrim VR does offer a new way to play the game, however, and that is 35% off, down to $38 again. Includes the base game, all of the additional content. It does make a very nice transition to PlayStation VR, so if you want Skyrim in VR, this is a good buy. I know it's significantly more expensive than the base game, but considering you're getting a new experience with the VR edition, I don't think it's all too bad of a buy. The Evil Within is down to $9.99, while the Evil Within 2 is down to $29.99. Probably would stay away from the Evil Within 2 just because we've seen this game at like $19.79 before, and I'm pretty sure we saw it at that price pretty recently. I did think that Evil Within 2 was a great game, and I do believe there's a free demo out for it, so check out the free demo, and if you enjoyed so much and you want to play it, by all means, pick it up for $30. It's probably worth that price. However, again, it's just been significantly cheaper before. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, another game down to $30. Same story as with the Evil Within 2, it's just been significantly cheaper before. It's been around that $19.79 range, so I would stay away from it for now because I imagine it will hit that price threshold again sometime in the near future, but Wolfenstein 2 is a great game. But a game that I would recommend you to first play, Wolfenstein The New Order, and that is 50% off for $9.99, and for that price, I would say The New Order is definitely worth it. I don't recall if we've seen this game at $4.99 before. I don't believe we have, but whatever the case may be, The New Order offers a 10 to 12 hour campaign, and $9.99 for that I think is a really good buy. And then the Old Blood is also on sale. You can get that for $9.99, or you can get the 2-pack, which includes The New Order and the Old Blood, for $14.99, and I would say that's a pretty good deal. So those are all of the deals I wanted to cover as a part of the Quakecon sale. Some good stuff there, some stuff that I would say is a little overpriced, but overall, with deals like Prey, Dishonored 2, Doom, I think there are some standouts here, and couple this with the summer sale that's going on right now, a lot of good stuff to be had. Okay, lastly, I do want to run you guys through some free stuff that's available right now. The official Wolfenstein Twitter account put out, join the Slayers Club and get this free exclusive Doom skin pack for Wolfenstein Youngblood. Of course, Wolfenstein Youngblood will be released in just a few days, I believe on the 26th, and to join the club, all anyone needs to do is sign up for a free account on the Slayers Club website. After joining, participation is key. Fan club members can be active by reading articles, taking part in polls, watching live streams, and so on. Being active offers exclusive rewards, unique benefits, and more, and it looks like the skin pack for Wolfenstein Youngblood serves as one of the grander examples of such rewards, so don't expect high quality rewards, but nonetheless, if you're looking forward to Youngblood, you can get some in-game content by doing that. We'll leave a link with more details in the description box below. And lastly, to step outside of all of the Bethesda and Quakecon stuff, Oninaki has a free demo available right now. Now, Oninaki is the next game from Tokyo RPG Factory, and a newer studio created by Square Enix. They did Lost Sphere as well as I Am Setsuna. Those games were very good, and Oninaki looks to be their biggest budget game yet. The PlayStation blog has an in-depth post from Atsuhishi Hashimoto, the director of the game, and it noted, "Hi there everyone, my name is Atsuhishi Hashimoto, and I have reprised my role as director for Oninaki." He was also the director for Lost Sphere. Following on from Tokyo RPG Factory's previous two games, I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere. Joining me today is Takashi Tokita, who worked as creative producer for Oninaki, and we'd love to tell you about some of the things to look out for in the playable demo of Oninaki, which is available to download today. Oninaki is set in a special and unique new world, a world where reincarnation is real and known by everyone. This makes for some pretty interesting changes to the narrative and gameplay that we hope players will appreciate when exploring this exciting new world. I'll leave a link to the blog post in the description box below, but it goes over a lot of the specific details about the game, and I think this is one that could end up surprising a lot of people. I know during the summer period, there haven't been a lot of compelling titles being released, but I think Oninaki could be a JRPG that is going to stand out, and the release of Oninaki is really going to kick off that wave of a lot of games heading into the fall, so that's very nice. And Oninaki will officially be released on August 22nd, and again, right after the release of Oninaki, coming up on August 27th, we have games like Control, and then thereafter, we have games like Catherine Full Body, Borderlands 3, and then it really gets rolling in terms of the fall gaming season, so that's great. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, alongside the summer sale right now, there's another PlayStation Store sale in the Quakecon sale. You can get a free Doom skin pack for Wolfenstein, Youngblood, and Oninaki has got a free demo available right now as well. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.